Well, hello, Sagittarius. Sorry that this is so late. Um, but since I've taken on extra things, I find myself busier. So I obviously need to organize my time. And I think the energy was trying to tell me that earlier. It's amazing. So today is Saturday. And what do we call today? Spiritual Saturday. This is where you get your spiritual reading. Sometimes it's raking you over the coals, Sag, and myself too, because I'm a Sagittarius, right? But it's always for your highest and best good, Sag. Always, right? Just trying to get all the cards in here for you, because I've been trying to use some of the decks that I haven't used that much lately. And so we're using the Muse Tarot and the Black Moon Astrology. Okay? Because we are in a... Now, let me just say that Sagittarius feels energy shifts a lot. So if you're feeling almost dizzy today, Sag, or feeling crazy in your energy, that's what's happening because Saturn went direct. Yes. Yay. So Saturn has been in Pisces, retrograding in Pisces for some time. And Saturn is, Saturn is the big daddy of responsibility and life lessons for sure. But it's also what happens when Saturn is in retrograde? Nothing. We feel restricted. That's what happens. Nothing's moving. So if you're thinking about why the stagnation has been so painful, it's because of Pisces. We can all blame Pisces for this, right? So nothing's been happening, nothing's been moving. As far as even work goes, you may have found that, just an overall slowness. And what was interesting was yesterday, so I do all of my work online, and it seemed like there was no activity online yesterday. None. And I couldn't figure out why, but that's because Saturn was moving. And every day, Saturn will move a little bit more. Okay, so basically it's in that turning around stage, right? Before it moves forward. And this is where we will start to see rewards for the things we've done, the things we've learned, what we've worked on. And you may find that life gets busier. And I feel like this is just good for Sagittarius. I do, because we do not like things not moving. They come, they tell us to rest, and we're like, what? No, no, we can't rest. No, we can't do it. If y'all are like me, I don't want to do it. I don't want to rest. I like a good nap, but I like to stay busy, and I like to stay busy all the time. All the time, Sag. So this is what we're going to look at, what restriction is being lifted from you and all the things. If you're looking for personal readings, please check out the link in my description. Thank you so much for everyone who's booked a reading, for all of the support that you give me here too, because I am a YouTube partner. So, I don't know if people are getting notifications about new readings, but if you're not, just know I basically do readings every day. There's no way that you can't find a reading. I think I want to start doing playlists for the different categories, but I haven't done that yet. And I really can't think about what to do for memberships, to be honest. So let's get to it, Sag. Let's get to it, because, it's really interesting in terms of what's shifting, because we have the fourth house roots, and the first house, the body. And I feel like there is a lot, and there's been a lot going on for Sagittarius in terms of self. And since, Aries is the North Node, there's going to be even more of that. But what I feel specifically is that this has this genetics feel to me. Genetics, I don't want to say family curses, but, each generation tries to do better than the last, right? And what you're starting to see is how, maybe even when it comes to your family, right? Eh, How it has generational curses. You may really be in this position of breaking generational curses, even when it comes to your health and your body, right? But this is really about breaking free of how you may be seen by your own family, or the kind of rules and things that you grew up with. There's a sense of breaking out of that. Yes, there is. And yay! Because we are not our parents. We are not our conditioning. We are not, what we were told we were. And I feel like this is a lot of what's happening for Sagittarius. Because I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I feel like a lot of times people tell us we're too much, and we will, on some level, be like, well, maybe I should, just quiet it a little bit. But no, there's none of that happening, because you've been calling back the Queen of Wands like all of 2023. For real, for real. Okay. So this is happening. Okay. And so I really do feel this energy of Sagittarius moving differently going forward. You're not going to be moving according to how you're told you should move, how your family moved. I mean, there's a sense, honestly, of moving away from generational curses, moving away from what other people tell you you are. I mean, and yeah, I mean, these are your roots, so they're really important, right? But how you see yourself is the most important. What you want for yourself is the most important. And we can't let other people, even family, have too much impact on that. Just saying. Just saying. What you're releasing is illusions. Now, Neptune is here, which, tends to really refer to that hangman energy, right? So there's definitely, you're not forcing things. You're just letting things happen, right? But also knowing when to give up, Sag. I know we have that energy, that perseverance energy, but at some point, sometimes you got to just say, you know what, this isn't worth forcing. Okay. And I feel like a huge part of that, and it's so funny because I've been seeing it in my personal readings, because we very much felt the Libra South Node in terms of people pleasing. I'm no longer going to have to be the one who makes all the moves, who takes all the actions. And I love this for you, Sagittarius. I love this for you. And I'm not saying that in a sarcastic way. I actually do. I actually do. So the changes that are coming is you're completely changing the way you think. But not just the way you think. It is the way you do things. It's the way you attract things. It's the way you work. Because Aquarius is here. Okay? And Aquarius is the seer of the future. They are. But Aquarius is also innovative. And we know that Pluto going into Aquarius is a big thing. So we know there's going to be a need to be a free thinker, to be eccentric, to be outside the box. And there's a sense with you, Sag, okay? Like, that you have to do this in order to attract your fortune. Part of fortune, by thinking outside the box, Sag, this is how you get richer. Literally. So you might need to change some things. And could it cause friction? Yeah. Yeah, it could, Sag. Because, I believe that Aquarius rules the 11th house, which is our friend groups and the people around us. And, yeah, that could cause friction. But we as Sagittarians see the big picture. We see where things are going. Okay, so things are going in a different direction in the world, Sag. People who used to make money in these high money jobs like tech or whatever, they're struggling for jobs now. So the world is changing. There's going to be so much in terms of uprising of eccentric ideas. We're entering into the age of Aquarius, which is, you're going to see uprising in a whole lot of ways. A whole lot of ways. The status quo no longer works. And on some level, Sag, you know that. You know that. And you know that knowing that is key to creating to increasing things in your life. Whether part of fortune tends to talk about our money. What? Oh, I just got to chill too, Sag. I think we're going to be rich. Anyways, let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. Yeah, I have a lot of energy today, Sag. So underneath the deck, which tends to be what is rising, which you don't see coming, is the Six of Wands, the Queen of Swords. We have been moving in Queen of Swords energy all year. So that's an interesting combo. The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. And let me tell you why. Okay? Because the Queen of Wands tends to be a little impulsive, right? Because the Queen of Wands just knows everything will work out. They don't need to know how it works out. But the Queen of Swords is all about the details, is all about the information, is very logical. So while as you are going to be moving like the Queen of Wands, in so much as I'll learn as I go, you're being logical about it, which really indicates like calculated risks to me. You know, but so you're getting information. Now, Temperance reversed is very interesting because there seems to be something evening out that is out of balance. Okay, Temperance reversed. That's something, some area of your life that lacks balance. There is going to be a conversation, and it may actually be, or just information or a new way of working through it, because the Page of Cups is an opportunity. It's an emotional opportunity. For sure, but it's an opportunity. And so, you know, I kind of feel like with the Queen of Swords and the Page of Cups, you're finding a new way to work through imbalances in your life. Okay, so you're also open to new ideas. And hello, Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Yes. Oh my goodness, Sag. So now we're going to take a look at what you're creating, what you're destroying, and what you're rescuing, meaning new things that you're going to be doing. But I really actually feel like it's just a new way for you, right? What you need to just stop. I mean, just stop, right? And what you need to work on. So let's get to it. Create. Sagittarius, Queen of Wands, with the Death card reversed. Not reversed, the Death card's upright. So there is a transformation in your energy, Sag. You are moving like a Queen of Wands, which means you're moving forward. Okay, you're moving forward with confidence. You're moving forward in terms of, I don't need to know everything before I do it. Right? And the Death card just confirms that this is new for you. You know, and basically too, it's like, you know, whatever has to burn, let it burn. You know, I that's okay. That's okay. You know, whatever has to end, let it end. Whatever has to change, let it change. You're not going to let it stress you out. You're not going to be obsessed with details. You're going to just handle it with confidence, with positivity, and just knowing, well, okay, I guess, well, when this change comes, I know that everything will be okay. You know, so this is really a change in how you're moving. You're moving more as a Queen of Wands. I went to say Sagittarius, to be honest, but there's definitely some changes coming in. It could even be an ending. And it's really interesting because it's an ending to anything that kept you from moving in your power as a Sagittarius. Now, when you think about those elements, what are those elements? Those elements are we are good with uncertainty. We usually don't have to know what is going to happen. We know we will figure it out. And that is where you're going back to. So if you felt as if you've drifted off that energy, you're not worried about it. Not worried about it. I am unstoppable, right? And I keep hearing all day, all as well. So, yeah. So, all right. You are leaving Three of Wands with the Ten of Swords. You may be moving, Sag. I'm just saying, you might be moving. But the Three of Wands and the Ten of Swords is an ending. It's an ending that allows you to move forward. It is also for me because Page of Wands with the Seven of Cups is here. It is, Sag. And the Page of Wands is also a moving card, so definitely some people might be moving, possibly even ending a relationship. But I feel like you're not focused on what can go wrong. You're also not focused on anything that did go wrong. You know, because with the Ten of Swords, we're healed. We're healing. There's nothing more that can happen. And with the Page of Wands wants you to be adventurous, and there is this energy of actually letting go of worrying about what can go wrong and embracing there's so much out there. You know what I'm saying, Sag? No more hesitation. No more hesitation because, look at how much Sagittarius energy is here. It's crazy. So, yeah, Sag, what you need to work on. Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. I mean, Nine of Pentacles refers to your money, refers to, you need to appreciate all of the resources that you have available to you. And part of appreciating it is seeing that it's there. Seeing that you can't keep using what you don't have as an excuse not to do something with the Emperor, right? You'll definitely be feeling this. Maybe it's like, this is something that you've been building up to. You are actually in control of what you can do. There are not outside forces here controlling what you can do. And so you definitely don't want to let it be, well, I don't have the money to do this, or I don't have the time to do this. Those are excuses. And there is a sense of you not doing that anymore. Not doing that. I do feel as if, and y'all are going to beat me up for this, you do have to maybe curb your spending. Okay? Curb your spending and save it for things you actually really need to do opposed to what you want to do. But, Ace of Pentacles is in the middle, and on the other side is the Nine of Wands, which kind of says, you need to see first that you are the opportunity. Okay? That's the Nine of Pentacles. You are the opportunity. It's not waiting for something to come to you. It's not waiting for a door to open, Sag. It is you opening that door. Okay? Because there's a sense of that. Like there's something you're waiting, something you're, it almost feels like something you're waiting to show up, or things to be, all of the stars to align to do this. And the truth is, there isn't a door that needs to be opened for you, Sag, because you are the opportunity. You're opening the door. Okay? And if you're not, if you feel like there's a door that's not there, make a door, Sag. You might have to make your own door. You know, maybe things can't be done the way they always have been done. Why, Sag? Do I have to go back to it again? Aquarius. It's finding a new way. An innovative way. Creating a way, Sag. You know, it reminds me of that saying, right? About, you know how people will ask you what you bring to the table. And what is the answer to that, Sagittarius? I am the table. Yes. Oh my gosh, I got the chill. I totally love that. I love that. So let's take a look and see what would help you with this energy shifting. This felt so inspiring. I feel inspired. You're creating new doors. And if there isn't a door created, it's not about waiting for that door to show up. It's about, I'll cut out the damn door myself. Yeah. So first, let's go and see what would help you be more abundant, right? What would help Sagittarius be more abundant? What is Sagittarius? Okay, very quick. Clearing debts, Sag. Okay. So your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones. Okay. So let's ask your spirit guides what would help you with this shift in energy. What would help Sagittarius with this shift in energy? Sorry if I was too preachy. What would help Sagittarius with this shift in energy? Spirit guides and ancestors. Always here to save the day. What would help Sagittarius? Oh, interesting, Sag, because caregiver came up reversed. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you receive care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all of their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being. And since it came out reversed, you don't have to necessarily always be the one who gives care in order to get your rewards from the universe. Maybe calling for you to pull it back a little bit, Sag. Oh, jeez. Forgiveness, holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful and has the power to transform, which really explains that Ten of Swords energy. We're not going to hold on to that anymore. No, thank you. Next. And have fun is on the bottom. So maybe you need to have fun, just do something you love, especially, because I walked outside today and the energy today, it felt like I felt anxiety as soon as I walked out the door, which really isn't my way, y'all. I am as zen as I sound. Okay, Sagittarius. So we're going to close this out with a mindful message for y'all. Mindful message for Sagittarius. Because I think all those changes we've been talking about, Sag, they're just about here. Sorry, y'all. Sagittarius. I have a message for my Sagittarius. Oh, maybe two. Oh, once again telling you to be fun. I am committed to my growth and dreams. I set routines and habits that, so it's pretty much telling you to refine your routine. Okay, to create a schedule for yourself. You know, especially for Sagittarius, since we're so easily distracted. If you set up a routine and even put times on it, at first it's going to seem really boring. But over time, it will become second nature, and then you'll be able to get everything done, Sag. Playful. I go about life playfully and take things lightly. I can turn any hard day or heavy burden into a fun adventure. So have some fun. Have some fun, Sag. So talk to you soon. Toodles.